So I just got home yesterday. I'm still standing. um, so I thought to tell people a little bit about the trip over the next few days. So as you know, I went to Singapore first, and I had first gone there in '87 and '88 to be the spiritual resident teacher and spiritual guide at Amitabha Buddhist Center before it actually began. And there's some very nice karmic connections with the people that have really continued on through the years. And I've gone back there almost every year, I think. Not every year, but almost every. And so the Friends of Sarvasti Abbey, Singapore, FOSAS, F-O-S-A-S, they have a website not a website, a Facebook page about their activities. And so they organize the teachings. And it's very wonderful because I spoke at a whole variety of different temples, and each one drew a different audience. So one was at Taipei Buddhist Center, which is a huge center in a very good location in town. So I taught Shantideva there from chapter 6 for a few days. And then we had a full-day Vajrasattva retreat there with over 230 people for a day-long retreat. Yeah, and then I taught a few times at the Buddhist Fellowship, which is also, the room was jammed. And I gave a talk there on complaining, and one to their young people, their youth group, and then another one on for people who have very serious illnesses. And by the way, I think all these talks, he sent them to you, and so people here can audio edit them, and then they'll be put up on the web. Okay, and then I also gave a talk at a new temple, Pongmingse, about ethics in the 21st century. And that was a really fun talk because I talked a bit about media ethics and about medical ethics and, these kinds of issues that people have to deal with, euthanasia and so on. I could have gone on a long time about that, but there just wasn't time. And that was also a Mahayana temple, as was the Taipei Buddhist Center. And then I also taught at a couple of Theravada places. One was Wat Palalay, and what did I talk about there? I can't remember. And another one at the Buddhist Library, where I talked about harmony in the workplace. And, some other places around town, and I met with the abbot of Pokasi, the huge temple in Singapore. So it was a very, very good visit, extremely busy, and met a lot of old friends from 87 and 88, which was really nice, and a lot of new people. And the FOSA group is just fantastic, these people who organized it, and they did a great part of it together with the people at Pure Land Marketing, which is where I stayed. And Pure Land Marketing, it's funny having Pure Land and marketing in one day. They aren't marketing the Pure Land, but what they do is they video a lot of teachers' teachings and then make DVDs and distribute them for free distribution throughout Singapore. So they're doing wonderful work in terms of spreading the Dharma. They do it mostly with Chinese teachers. I think I may be the only one who does it in English. But they're wonderful people. And so all these people together organize the talks, and they're all like so enthusiastic, really harmonious, work together very well. And so it's just a complete delight. And some of them I've known since they were students, like 17 and 18 years old from when I was there in the 80s. And now, of course, they're in their 40s and they're much older. Twice, I also taught at another Theravada center, the Buddha Mandala Society. What did I talk about there? Well, I can't remember that one either. But I remember it was a very fun talk, whatever it was. You'll have the title. You'll find it when you edit the things. Yeah, so very good visit in Singapore with the enthusiasm of all the people who really want to learn the Dharma, and there is so much support for the Abbey, just thinking that spreading Buddhism in the West is fantastic and wanting to help the Sangha do it and establish the Sangha, because they really see the value of the Sangha. You know, they really see that. And also twice when I was there, I did kind of some things for people who had died. Two of my friends, their parents had died. One, Angie's mother, Aqui's father, and so going and doing prayers and so on for them right after they passed away. So it was a very, very full and very busy trip to Singapore. Yeah. And then tomorrow I'll tell you about the trip to India, and especially the conference there.